What's on, ladies and gentlemen? My name's Ross, I like games, and today we need to have a little bit of a look at Premium Booster 01. We are starting to learn more about Premium Booster 01 as we go, and I told you this the other day, right? I'm going to be in Japan about a week and a half after this set comes out, and I'm only going to be in Japan for about 3 days. I land one day, have one full day. I land in the morning, have a full day, and then leave in the evening. I have maximized, I promise you, as much time as I physically can in the country, but it's not very much. Let's be honest with you. It's not as much as I might have been hoping for. But I intend going to a bunch of official One Piece TCG stores and seeing if I can't go and get myself a bunch of boxes of this. And I will be buying a maximum number. If I get lucky, I'll be able to go to 2 a day. And last time I was there was a limit on 3 boxes per person per day. So that's potentially 18 boxes of this set. Not sure I'm going to be able to pull it off. But, I'm going to try, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to try. But we have a bunch of new information about Premium Booster 01. And basically, it is starting to tell us everything we need to know in terms of the reprints of the set. And I think that is absolutely awesome. So, one of the new cards that was revealed, this is one of my favorite bits of artwork we've seen in the game so far because it's so cool. We've got Dracule Mihawk, a reprint from OP-01. But look at the artwork. And again, if you've watched the live action One Piece, you'll know this as well. But this is very much a nod to the manga, to the anime, and again, to the live action One Piece as well. It is Mihawk with the sword I will fight Zoro with. Not using your big sword for the Zoro fight, hasn't earned that yet. But I will fight you with this tiny little sword. And it's such, and I love this, I've said this all the way along. Anytime they come out in the One Piece TCG, whether it's artwork or mechanics, and they give a real little nod to the story, to the anime, to the manga, etc., it just makes me super duper happy, and I think this is cool. But also, the Dracule Mihawk from OP-01 is a very, very good card. 9 cost, 9,000 power, and on play, you get to take a 7 cost or lower character and put it at the bottom of the owner's deck. It is a card which has seen a bunch of play in the past since it came out. It is exactly the kind of card we want reprinted. This is one of the reasons why I am saying that I think Premium Booster 01 is going to be one of the best sets ever. I mean, for me personally, and this is a genuinely held belief, you don't have to agree with it, but I promise you it's a genuinely held belief, I think PRB-01 is going to be the best set yet. And one of the reasons why is because there aren't that many new cards in the set. But they're going, look, if we're going to be doing reprints, we're going to be doing it properly. So we can assume that there is going to be a straight reprint of Dracule Mihawk from OP-01. And like I've said, this is a playable card that some people want for their decks. Having a reprint, bearing in mind that it's from Romance Dawn, and Romance Dawn's a pain to get nowadays, having a straight reprint from Romance Dawn is a pretty big deal. It's a pretty nice thing. But they're also going, well, hang on a second. There's no point just reprinting this card. What is the point in just reprinting this card? We're going to give a new alternate art. And look, I love Akira Igawa at this point. And Akira Igawa did the alternate art from Romance Dawn. We don't need another alternate art, but I love that we're getting one. Let's do the reprint, and let's also go and make sure that we've got a lovely alternate art as well. For what it's worth, a little bit of conjecture from me here, but I feel pretty confident about this. Do expect a straight reprint of the Dracule Mihawk from OP-01, same numbering and everything. Do not expect a reprint of the Akira Igawa alternate art, because there's a new alternate art. I don't think they'll do the old one as well. And actually, this is really quite cool, because it means that if you got the Akira Igawa alternate art previously, then that still retains its value. It's still cool. It's still a card you're going to want to have. But now we've got a new alternate art, so it's not just a straight reprint, and this is absolutely wonderful. We could say the same thing here about Shanks. We have got a straight reprint of the Secret Rare Shanks from OP-01. Again, another OP-01 reprint. And it's another cool card. It's a card that's got Rush, which is quite nice. And when attacking, your opponent cannot activate blockers with 2,000 or less power. This is not some kind of absolute slam dunk play in every deck monster card. It's not that level of good. But it is a good card that has seen play. It's hit the table. It's seen a bunch of deck lists. It's a decent card. It's a kind of card that you kind of want to get reprinted, again, bearing in mind that OP-01 is becoming a bit of a pain to get hold of. So having an alternate art reprint in the set is pretty cool. Although, again, as much as there is an alternate art reprint, I've just shown it to you, I do expect the regular to get a straight reprint, but don't expect a reprint of the alternate art from OP-01, and don't expect a reprint of the manga rare from OP-01. There's part of me that kind of wants them to put the manga rares, all of them, into this set and up the pull rates to make them more available, but I'm also well aware that that would be great for people who aren't super serious high-end collectors and terrible for people that are, because it would massively devalue the manga rares, and that would not be good for a lot of serious collectors. So as much as it would be fun for me, I think overall it would probably actually be a bad thing that would annoy a lot of the collector base, and people wouldn't really want it. We're also getting a reprint of Izou, again from OP-01. No, not all the cards are from OP-01. However, they are making a point of reprinting a bunch of cards from OP-01. And this might be the coolest of the three I've shown you so far, because, you know, Shanks had the lovely alternate art and the manga already in OP-01. And Mihawk had the really stunning Akira Igawa alternate art in OP-01. Izou didn't. Izou didn't have much in OP-01. In fact, it actually had kind of terrible anime artwork. And it's not because I don't love the look of the anime. It's because I don't want anime artwork on my cards, frankly. That seems like a complete waste. What I want on my cards is lovely brand new artwork. I want all the One Piece cards to have brand new commissioned artwork from awesome artists so I get more One Piece art. That's my goal. I want more awesome pieces of artwork from One Piece. And I can go and watch the anime anytime I want. I don't want straight anime artwork, especially just half-card artwork. Nah, mate. I want something like this, where they go to a new artist, or not necessarily a new artist, but they go to an artist and commission a new piece of artwork. Tell me this isn't a bazillion times better than what we had in OP-01. Now, we know from the reveals the other day that we are getting the Pirate Flag rares. That is confirmed. Pirate Flag rares are basically regular cards, exactly like before, but they're putting a reverse holo pirate flag pattern on them. They look amazing. I showed you the Chopper and the Capone beige the other day. Here's the problem. They only showed us 3 of these, and they've yet to show us a secret rare that's a pirate flag rare. They haven't done that yet. They've shown us Atama, and they've shown us Chopper and Capone beige. And those are uncommon and common cards. Okay, fine, the Capone beiges are rare. But my point is, they're not super rare cards, and super rare cards have a different treatment. So one question I've got from Premium Booster 01 right now, and I don't believe we've had an answer, but as always, if we have, please let me know in the comment section. Are the super rares available as Pirate Flag holos? Because if we go back to Mihawk, I'm pretty sure we're going to have a straight reprint of the regular Mihawk. We've now got this lovely alternate art. Are we going to have a Pirate Flag reverse holo as well? Or are super rares different to the fact that they don't get them? Now, I've been showing you, I've been comparing this to the end of year Pokemon sets. Because honestly, right, at this stage, it's actually better. Because the end of year Pokemon sets, they do a bunch of reprints. And they do reprints with the new reverse holo pattern. But they don't do... They do a few alternate arts, but they don't do like a standard, we're just doing alternate arts of all of them. Which seems to be, okay, maybe not all of them, but certainly there's a lot coming here, which actually makes this better than sets like Shiny Treasury X of Pokemon. But Pokemon don't do reverse holos of EXs, just the rares and below. So there's a very good chance that's the case here. But either way, Premium Booster 01 have come out and said, look, there's going to be a bunch of alternate arts. We're taking a bunch of these cards, and I do think there's going to be a whole bunch of straight reprints. I believe all the alternate arts are just getting straight reprints as well. I think that's as good as been said. Like, this Shirahoshi, for instance, which is just a full art version of the regular card, but still. I think all the alternate arts were also getting just straight reprints of them. Although, again, the one thing that I dislike here compared to, say, the Pokemon sets, straight reprints are having their regular set numbering, not PRB-01 numbering. And that's actually annoying because it's going to look ugly in your binder. Give me numbering for a PRB-01. That would be amazing. They're not. It makes me sad. But the fact the cards are generally coming as regular and Pirate Holo and alternate art is amazing. I don't know whether the super rares are coming as alternate art, but I have shown you some new alternate arts here, and this is just why I think this set's going to be the best ever. Bearing in mind, a lot of people in the West are going to miss a big point of this set. We can collect the Pirate Holos. We can collect the Don. Remember, we've got regular Don and Shiny Parallel Don and Super Parallel Gold Don. And we can collect all the alternate arts, but there is a really big point of PRB-01 that a lot of people in the West are missing. And that is, if you are a player in Japan, this is a set where every pack is going to be full of playable cards, and you are going to be able to use this set to massively, easily, and cheaply bump up your collection of playable cards and bring down the cost of playing competitively. That is one of the reasons that makes PRB-01 so good. And of course, we know we're basically getting an English version. Well, we are getting an English version of this, which will probably be exactly the same. And when that comes over here, I think a lot of people are going to start getting very happy about it. But there we go. Those are the new alternate arts. That's the update. And now it's over to you guys. Tell me what you think about all of this good stuff. Tell me what you're excited about. Tell me if you think this might be the best set ever, or whether I'm getting a little bit too excited. Go nuts in the comment section, but be nice. And then make sure you like this video, subscribe to this channel, follow me on Twitter at the Wasi. That's where we talk about One Piece and a whole bunch of other card games. And please do consider checking out patreon.com/PTCG Radio, where you can support the channel, get some bonus pods, join a Discord, all kinds of fun things. But by far the most important thing as always, look after yourselves till next time, would ya? Thank you very much for watching. My name's Ross, and you've been watching Wasi Plays.